It's been a rough but productive week. Hello, I'm Michael with WriterSanctuary, and today is Friday's vlog. Now, before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you could be so kind, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And for any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always hit me up on social media at Twitter and Facebook, or you can use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website. And of course, you can always leave a comment down below. So we have a few comments this week, so let's get into it. First comment today comes from Shyman. Hi Michael, what's your opinion on Textbroker's web surveys team for whom it may be suitable? On your YouTube, I heard that you can make some good money. On YouTube, I heard you could make some good money on those surveys. I'm actually part of the web surveys team, but I haven't really dove too much into it yet. I know they've made a few adjustments to their process recently, and from what it looks like people are able to make quite a bit of money off it. Probably hit them up this weekend to see what it's like, but for now, I just haven't had the time to get into it. But any team that's willing to pay you more than what you would make off the open pool is always a good thing. The next comment comes from Treat Others How You Want to Be Treated. Thank you for sharing this, praying for your healing. This is in response to the video I did yesterday about self-destructive behavior. And I've got a long way to go, but I'm pushing through it. And like I said in that video, I've gone through a lot of things recently, and I'm just trying to find my path. And yesterday wasn't an exceptionally bad day. Started off the morning with a lot of my thoughts towards my son, and I just couldn't shake it. But thank you for your well wishes and your prayers. But eventually, I'll be fine. Never give up, never surrender. The next comment comes from Tabular442. Actually, it was super easy, barely an inconvenience. A fan of the pitch meetings, I see. Yeah, this was in a comment to the making $25 an hour on Textbroker as a 4-star. And yeah, I'm a big fan of pitch meetings. It's funny how you pick up things when you're watching somebody over and over and over. Like, super easy, better than inconvenience has actually made its way into a lot of things in my life. Same with Achievement Hunter's bucket. The way they say bucket in the earlier videos of Minecraft. I find myself doing it too. So it's you get somebody that you like, and they can create quite an influence on how you talk throughout any day. If you haven't had a chance to watch the pitch meetings, I suggest you try it out. It's pretty funny. The next comment comes from El Indigeno. At WriterSanctuary, an article was paying me 75 cents and they rejected because I went over 100 words. It was stupid. The client asked for 100 words and I did 140. Another article was in Andreeve. I followed instructions, get it back for revision, and they denied. Frustrating. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I've never had a client reject it because I went over. In fact, I have a habit of going well over the words that they want. For me, it's just a way that they're getting free words. I mean, they're not getting charged for it, so why not accept it? But if they have a template set up to where it only accepts 100 words, then maybe that's why. As for the rejection from a revision, it happens. It's happened to me once or twice. One of them wasn't even my fault. I followed the instructions exactly how they wanted to. I remember in one case, I had a client keep sending back revisions saying that I wasn't using the right amount of keywords. But in Textbroker, if you don't put in the right amount of keywords, it won't accept the order. So I'm like sending it back. Like, I tried to reword it a little bit, maybe, and I sent it to them. They sent it back again. They kept doing that about 4 or 5 times, and they finally rejected it. And I contacted Textbroker directly saying, hey man, I put in the keywords. This was how it was supposed to be. I mean, the system won't accept it unless you use those keywords a set amount of times. So after about a day or two, Textbroker removed the rejection from my record, and that was the last I heard of that. And they said I was right, so they apologized and removed the rejection. It doesn't always happen like that, but sometimes it's pretty cool when it does. But if you get extremely anal clients, sometimes they try to rip you off. So what I normally do is I'll save a copy of the article I wrote and they wanted revisions to. And if they reject it, which has been once or twice, I'll go ahead and scan Google later on in a couple weeks, couple months. I'll just keep going through Google, doing a search term of any part of that article that I wrote, just make sure that they didn't use it. And if they request a revision and I get a sense of bullshit going on, I'll cancel the article myself, and then I'll publish it on my own website. So that way I already have it, and if they try to do it, I can prove plagiarism. Sometimes it doesn't really fit the content, but when you build a random website that just has whatever on it, it doesn't really matter. I just want to stop them from using the article. So yeah, I've got a lot of articles on one of my blogs that are just, they seem kind of random, but there's a purpose. Sometimes it's not that easy to sniff out bullshit though, so you have to kind of keep your head on a swivel. The last comment today comes from Ian McGilty. Good stuff. This is in response to the 8 Textbroker writing sample tips that I did a few months ago. And thank you very much. And it's a culmination of tips that I come across over the past 7.5 years I've been writing for Textbroker. And it's some of the things that I found to be the most effective, whether it's dealing with Textbroker, clients, or when you're writing a sample in your profile. I think I've done 2 videos. One is for the writing samples in your profile, and the other one's for when you're first signing up. So I can't remember which one was which. I should have labeled them better. But thank you, Ian. So that's it for the comments for this time around. I did get a bit of a spot of news from Textbroker though. It seems like they're dumping PayPal and going with Payoneer. Now from what I gather from Payoneer, it's a site that's similar to PayPal, except for it's a lot cheaper when you do things in bulk. And when you process as much money Textbroker does, that's probably pretty handy. Aside from the fact that with Payoneer, it'll go directly into your bank account, but then so does PayPal. So of course it hits your PayPal account first and then you have to manually transfer it. So as far as I can tell, the biggest difference between PayPal and Payoneer is that Payoneer is a little bit cheaper on the bulk. Just fine, just means I have to sign up with a Payoneer account so I can get paid from Textbroker, and that starts January 1st. And there's something else that's kind of cool coming across Textbroker, is that you're able to claim money twice a week, once on Mondays, once on Thursdays. However, the claim on Monday will charge you $1 fee. So if you're hard up for cash and you've built a bunch of money over the weekend and you can't wait for Thursday or Friday to get paid out, then you can go ahead and pay it out on Monday, which is paid then on Tuesday. But it gets money into your account faster in case you have bills to pay, or if there's an emergency or you need gas money or something like that. So I can kind of see the use of it. I'm not sure about the $1 fee though. It's almost like PayPal's. You can transfer money from the bank to PayPal inside of 1 business day, or you can pay 10% to have it instantly transferred. Everybody has a shtick on trying to make more money. So yeah, I'll be creating a Payoneer account, so that way if I ever do write content for Textbroker next year, that I'll get paid for it. Everything I do runs through PayPal anyway, so it really doesn't matter, but who knows. So at my son's memorial last weekend, I got to talking with my mom, and she's really digging at me to finish 7. She wants me to get it finalized and published, and that way we can be in a family of writers or authors, because she's got her book published, my sister has hers, they're expanding their libraries. So she thinks I should go ahead and finish 7, and the reason why I haven't finished 7 yet is because the last chapter involves a train, and my son committed suicide by jumping in front of one. And so at first I put a stop to it because I don't know if my imagination would run away with me on it. But my mom seems to think that I can push my personal feelings aside and work through it, and maybe that could be therapeutic for me to finish 7. And I'm thinking about it. I did start another story that I was working on for Wattpad, but after talking with my mom, maybe I can go ahead and finish 7 off. It'd be pretty cool if we could all get books published. And that's the last chapter of the rough draft, and it's on Wattpad. At one point, I will go ahead and take out every one of the stories, revamp them, and then publish that as a real novel. So in essence, 7 on Wattpad is the rough draft of what I'm about to create. So maybe I'll go ahead and finish that, but I don't know yet. I'm still having a hard time after my son's death, especially yesterday. So if I can keep a positive mind frame and just dive into the writing itself and not try to involve myself in the story, I might be able to do it okay. But I'm still trying to adapt. It's something that you don't get over, you know. It's rough. Losing my son brought a lot of things to light, and a lot of things in my life that I'm not proud of, I don't want, or I don't know. I keep having moments of feeling good, and then I just sink back into the whole, the hell am I doing frame of mind. On the upside, I've been pretty productive this week with my client and with my own stuff. I'm getting caught up, getting some content published, so we'll see how that goes. So I guess that's going to do it for this week. Just trying my best to keep going. So I will be doing a live stream on Monday because I didn't do one last Monday. So I want to keep doing it every other week. I want to try getting in that habit. And talking with people, even on live streaming on Twitch, has been extremely beneficial. Anything to keep my mind off stuff. And playing Minecraft and talking with some people, that was pretty fun. So It was a highlight. But anywho, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. I think that's going to do it for me this week. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see you on Monday.